You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hey everybody, it's a Thursday rolling in close to the end of your week. Got one more day, of course, tomorrow, but we sure do have a great show lined up for you.
That's right. We're so glad you're with us today, too, because the days are looking pretty good right now. It may be getting a little colder later, but it looks pretty good right now.
Warm weather, I'm telling you guys. I'm so excited.
Check that rundown.
There it is, Hollywood Minute, and then rolling right into our video of the day.
And, of course, a celebrity. Your favorite celebrity may be having a birthday. Mine had one yesterday, but he's gone. He's not with us anymore. Elvis, of course. We're going to be talking about today's guest. Well, we're going to talk about a fundraiser for pets in rural areas and how you can help them. Also, we're talking about the Salvation Army. They help around Christmas time, but they help all year long. We'll tell you about that.
They sure do. Ground Zero is in full gear of recruitment right now for the Dragon Boat Races. Hey, and we've got a promo code for you, 60% off today if you sign up your team. Also talking about foster families and South Carolina Mentor, how they step in to help the children, but also provide and equip families to become foster families for kids in need.
All right, all that and a lot more right after our Hollywood Minute.
This close.
This year's Academy Awards will feature plenty of stars, as usual, but no host. The president of ABC Entertainment says last year's hostless show worked out fine, so this year's Oscars show, February 9th, will go without a host as well. Last year was the first time in 30 years that no one hosted the Oscars show. This weekend's new movies, Underwater and Like a Boss, are part of a growing trend, women in lead roles. A study out of San Diego State University shows the number of films with a female protagonist, the character whose perspective shapes the story, rose from 31% in 2018 to 40% in 2019, in movies ranging from the action of Captain Marvel to the drama of Little Women to the suspense of Us. Guitar maker Gibson is starting its own streaming service. Gibson TV is rolling out original shows about music and a certain guitar brand. Series including The Process, The Collection, Icons, and more can now be streamed on demand at Gibson.com. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
All right, an unusual story out of Georgia. Police say they are still looking for a man that broke in to a Taco Bell Christmas morning. They say he claimed to jump through the drive-thru window. He turned on the fryers, made himself a meal before napping on the restaurant.
I mean, he doesn't think they got cameras in this place. Look at him, just making himself at home. About 3 hours later, he woke up and left the store, grabbing a laptop and a tablet on the way out. Police are offering an award for information, and yes, he was caught on camera.
I mean, that's a late night Taco Bell craving. Look.
Yeah, he couldn't wait till they opened.
That's right. I think they're open pretty late anyway.
I think he'll be in jail before the day's over.
I think so too, now that you've seen it. All right, we are looking for, Cecil, a special cooking show.
That's right. We're doing a cooking show day, and if you have a special recipe you'd like to send to us, and we'll talk to you about how you can do it. Now, coming up in February, we're looking for you. So right now, you need to go in there, get my email, and send me an email, because we're looking at doing 2 days right now. We're getting so many requests, and I'm going to pick out the best recipes to do. So you get in touch with me and we will put it all together. Send me an email today. Let's get it going.
And you know what my favorite part of the whole thing is?
What is it? Tasting it.
We're the judges. We're the taste tester.
All right, let's check today. Today's Thursday, January 9th, and this is Word Nerd Day.
That's right. It's also Organize Your Home Day.
All right, let's go to birthdays. Let's say 1944. Jimmy Page, he's 76 years old, Led Zeppelin guitarist and songwriter, ranked 3rd on Rolling Stones magazine 100 Greatest Guitarists.
Wow, 1955, J.K. Simmons, 65 years old, won an Academy Award for Whiplash, also the Spider-Man trilogy and The Jackal.
1967, there's Dave Matthews. The man's 53 years old. He's singer and guitar player with the Dave Matthews Band. Won Grammy for So Much to Say. Before fame, he was a bartender.
That's right. I love Dave Matthews. All right. Today in history, 1937, the first issue of Look went on sale within a month. Look became a bi-weekly magazine.
All right, let's check it out. 1962, Sam Cooke's Twisting the Night Away was released.
Do it.
All right. I
Twist.
don't know. Okay. Today from Know It All Department, listen up now. Here we go. Did you know, according to statistics, dogs actually understand English?
Sure.
I reckon that's how they get sit, walk, roll over.
Go lay down.
They do. Yeah, lay down. They
lay down.
do
It
understand
works.
English according to statistics.
That's
All
right.
right. That's it from the Know It All Department today. We got a great show lined up. We'll be right back with a lot of fun stuff. Stay with us.
Good Thursday morning, or actually afternoon now to all of you. I hope you're having a great day. It is a nice day to be out and about. We do have lots of sunshine, just a few high thin clouds, but more sunshine than cloud cover. So it is a beautiful day along the Grand Strand. The view here looking south from North Myrtle Beach. And the temperatures starting to warm up a little bit. We started our day in the 30s. We are now in the mid to upper 50s across the area. Georgetown already up to 61 degrees. So we are looking at another cool afternoon on the way. Lots of sunshine thanks to an area of high pressure that's sitting over the southeast, but that's going to slide off the coast over the next day or so. That's going to open the door for this storm system to move toward the Carolinas as we head toward the weekend. We do have another cool afternoon on the way before that cold front arrives. Temperatures in the upper 50s for this afternoon under mostly sunny skies. And as we head into tonight, it won't be quite as cold. We'll start to increase that cloud cover through the overnight, so that's going to allow the temperatures to only cool into the mid to upper 40s, near 50 as you head along the Grand Strand. So not quite as cold tomorrow morning as you head out the door to finish off the work week, and temperatures by the afternoon tomorrow near 70 once again as we start to get into a more southerly flow out ahead of our next storm system. We will introduce the chance of an isolated shower or two tomorrow afternoon. We do have a cold front that's going to set up across the Midwest. Out ahead of that, we'll get into a southerly flow across the Grand Strand and the PD. That will allow the temperatures to warm, but it'll also throw a little bit of moisture our way, so we could see a couple of isolated showers. But the shower chances don't really boost up until the weekend. That's when this cold front starts to push toward the Carolinas, that we'll start to see a better flow of moisture into the state, and we'll see a little bit better shot at picking up showers. It'll stay warm. Then Saturday night into Sunday, the cold front itself sets up across the eastern Carolinas. As that happens, we do have a very small risk for severe weather across our inland communities Saturday night into very early Sunday morning. That's something we'll keep an eye on. But as we go into the day on Sunday, that cold front stalls across the eastern Carolinas, so we'll keep the rain chances going into the beginning of next week. By the way, because this cold front doesn't make it through the area, we're going to stay warm through the beginning of next week as well. Temperatures into the low 70s with better rain chances over the weekend. We stay hovering around 70 degrees for the early part of next week with even better rain chances. Inland, similar story. We're going to be looking at the low to mid 70s across the PD as we go through Saturday and Sunday. Better rain chances early next week. We stay in the low 70s, and then we will finally start to dry things out toward the end of next week. But as we dry things out, we're also going to cool things back down. We're back into the upper 50s for afternoon highs.
All right, everybody's gearing up right now, believe it or not, for the Dragon Boat Races. Ground Zero just finishing up their New Year's campaign, heading into full-on registration right now for Dragon Boat.
All right, Dragon Boats. All right, now we're talking, Katie. When exactly does that come up? What's the date on it?
That's April 25th. It's the last Saturday in April.
All right, so y'all are starting to push now to get it. How many teams did y'all have last year? Do you remember?
Last year we ended up with about 50 for the day of, and I actually already have over 50 signed up now, but we've got plenty
Teams?
of room. Yeah.
Actual
and
teams.
that's what I was going to say. You know, it seems really early right now to do that, but it's not with that many teams.
Teams will sign up the day of the festival for next year, so very excited to have as many people on as I do already. So.
All right, now team registration right now, there's a deal they can get if you sign up? What is it?
Yeah, I'm running a special today, so people can sign up on our website and use the promo code Carolina Company Live or CCL and get 60% off the registration fee.
That's
pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's normally $250.
Wow,
So,
that's
yeah.
a huge discount. Now tell me, how many people make up a team?
21. So you got 20 paddlers and then one drummer, keeping time and keeping everybody in sync.
Making sure they don't tip over.
Well,
we
yeah.
will
I still have people.
Yeah.
I still have that people always ask me, "Were you on that boat when it tipped over a couple of years ago?" I said, "No." I said, "I wasn't," but that's what people remember. The boat
do.
that turned
They
over.
don't care who won. They talk about us.
It's
we
almost,
tipped over.
it's almost exciting when someone tips over. We hope they don't, but people do remember it.
Well, it's not that deep out there anyway.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. It's not.
And you
You're
have a
gonna
life
stand
vest
up.
on as well.
You certainly do.
All right, now what else is going on right now at Ground Zero?
We have started a couple of new programs for our teens. We work with teenagers 6th through the 12th grade. We've kept our GZI Monday nights going, where we give them food and have a message and small group time with games, but we've also added a Bible study. We're working with a local church whose youth group doesn't have a building right now, so we've kind of combined these two things and invited our kids to come out too for that. So now we've got 2 nights of the week that they can come out and hang out with us. So that's really exciting.
Yeah, and the more you can get them out, the better. And that's what Ground Zero does. Talk about a little bit about the initiative of the program.
Yeah, working with teenagers, we're really just trying to build relationships with mainly community kids. Like I said, the 6th through the 12th grade. A lot of them are within walking distance of our building, like bike ride, carpool. I have to pick up a few of my girls even, but really close, just inner city children.
All right, tell them where you're located right quick.
Downtown Myrtle Beach. We are on Chester Street, right across from the parking garage.
Right behind it. Yeah.
All right.
Well, thank you, Katie. We appreciate you being with us. Dragon Boat. You better get signed up right now.
That's right. Go in today. 60% off your team registration if you use CCL for that promo code. We'll be back.
All right, right now we're talking about foster families, and this is something that South Carolina Mentor, and the information session is going to be held in Florence, and it's going to be at the BTC building. You want to know more about it, how you can help and be foster families? We're going to learn all about it today.
Yeah, so South Carolina Mentor, Latoya, tell me a little bit, what do you guys do for families and for kids?
South Carolina Mentor is a foster care agency. We provide therapeutic homes for therapeutic children. Our therapeutic children have complex behaviors, emotional problems. You know, our children come from abused homes, so we try to provide provide them with different levels of care.
Okay.
Things that they need to help them along.
Yes.
And basically really good families to be part of, and that's kind of what you're looking for here. Foster families, there's a really big need, right?
There's a big need, and currently in South Carolina we have over 4,700 kids that's in foster care, and we only have approximately 2,800 foster homes.
Oh my goodness!
So we are in dire need of foster parents.
And that's,
so right
that's
now,
all ages, right?
Yes.
Now, how can they go about finding out how they can become a foster family?
They can go actually on our website, go to South Carolina Mentor website. We have an info section, like you just mentioned, January 28th from 11 to 3 is a drop-in. They can reach out to us, go online, put the information online, and we can help them.
That's right behind the Florence Darlington Technical College. Take the road right behind it.
It's the BTC building. It's 181 East Evans Street. We're in Suite 304.
All right, now.
okay.
Now tell me a little bit about these families. You don't just go in and all of a sudden you got a kid the next day. You go through some training. How does this work?
We actually provide educational training classes for our foster parents before they become licensed. The training section is 40 hours. We work with the foster parents with their schedules because we know these individuals work. So we work with their schedules. We offer Saturday training classes. So if anyone, single parents, single, married, working, not working, we're willing to help out.
How old do you have to be a foster parent?
21 and older.
All right, now you're looking, for, sometimes when parents have their kids leave, and this is something they want to bring back in, this is a good thing for them to get some kids back in their
Empty
home.
nesters.
Yes, empty nesters.
And do you see a lot of that?
We do have a lot of empty nesters. We do. I'm licensed in a couple now. They have 2 adult children, and they want to become foster parents to give back.
That's incredible.
So good thing. Go to your website. The website is?
It's southcarolinamentor.org.
All right, and tell me a little bit about what you do at South Carolina Mentor.
I am the program recruiter for South Carolina Mentor. Currently, I go out and try to license foster parents.
All right, awesome. So
good
if you want more information, that was easy, right?
South
there you go. I got a smile out of it.
SouthCarolinaMentor.org. Check it out and learn about it.
What the website is.
That's right. That's okay. We're good.
That's it. We'll
be right back.
They'll call us. Thank you. We'll be right back.
All right, when it comes to animals, everyone wants to do their part in helping out. Talking to a few ladies right here that volunteer their time and also are collecting food for underserved and basically shelters that don't get a whole lot of attention. There's still wonderful animals there.
That's right. Let's start with Norma first over here. Norma, tell us a little bit about what this is all about and raising all this stuff.
Well, I'm with Hyatt Buick GMC, and fortunately I work for a man, Freddie Hyatt, that's very supportive of our efforts of collecting supplies for the rural shelters. That would be Marion County and Dillon County. We're collecting the supplies. Our drop-off location is Hyatt Buick GMC.
Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach. It's 922 East Frontage Road. We have a pickup truck in the showroom. Drop-in. We're in need of dog food, puppy food, cat food, kitten food, litter, bleach, cleaning supplies, paper towels.
Everything.
Whether it be leashes, harnesses, newspapers, and bedding. It could be towels, anything used. If you're cleaning out your closet, we could use the bedding that you're getting rid of.
Yeah.
All
right, now tell us a little bit about the puppy.
Well, this is Crystal. Crystal Smith owns Angel Pets in Merle's Inlet. And who you got there, Crystal?
Yeah, tell us a little bit about what you do.
This is Kate. We at Angel Pets in Merle's Inlet, we just want to help these babies that are in these shelters that don't have people that go and sit with them and talk to them and interact with them. Dogs in shelters and cats in shelters, they spend a lot of time alone. And they the only association they have is coming in and cleaning and feeding them. So in our association, we get to play with them, socialize with them. We get to do all the fun stuff and help them be happy little dogs and cats.
Well, that's what gets them adopted, is what
Absolutely.
I was going to say. When they're socialized, they have a better chance of going home.
Absolutely. This is a dog that you would pass over in the shelter. Kate, she's only 13 months old, and she's been with Crystal at Angel Pets. They have a doggy daycare facility as well, and she's able to interact with other dogs, become socialized, rehabilitate her, so she's ready to be adopted. And she has a sister as well. So we just brought the one today, but you can go on Angel Pets Facebook page, their website. You can see more about these animals. And we need volunteers. We need fosters. Any way you could help, reach out to us at Angel Pets or Hyatt Buick GMC.
Well, I think understands everything we're saying, because statistics indicate that dogs understand English.
They do.
Absolutely.
They do.
understand.
She's great on TV. I love
Yes,
her.
she is.
She's perfect. Again,
Thanks,
Hyatt
girls.
Buick GMC collecting pet food, any pet necessities or donations, right?
Absolutely.
right.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you both for being with us.
Thank
We
you for
appreciate
being
it.
with us. We'll be right back.
All right, everybody knows about the Salvation Army and what they do around Christmas for Toys for Kids, the kettle, collecting money. But all year long, Salvation Army helps everybody.
That's right. Carl, an incredible program, and it's really not just for the holidays, but do tell us how the holidays went, please.
First of all, we had a good holiday campaign. A lot of folks don't realize, but the monies that we raise at Christmas time, they really go to offset our budget throughout the year.
Of course, yeah.
For the services that we provide for the residents. Due to the way the schedule fell, the way the calendar fell.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep
Due to
going.
the way the calendar fell, we were unable to meet our goal. That being said, we were able to start immediately after, with a big campaign right after Thanksgiving. And that's usually when the national campaign kicks off.
Yeah.
Okay.
The day after Thanksgiving is when it kicks off. But the way the calendar fell, we actually ended up having 5-6 days less than previous years.
Yeah, the way,
Thanksgiving
the way
so
it was.
close to
falls.
Christmas. Yeah.
And so that causes us to not be able to raise as much as we've had in past years. And that being said, we adjust our budget and we're able to help folks. And people can still make donations. Don't think that Christmas time is the only time that we collect for that. But throughout the year, not only are we still doing our normal social services, our food pantry, where our neighbors can come in and physically shop themselves through our food pantry, which has been a very successful undertaking that we've done recently. They can come in, and folks that are struggling and need help to just meet their electrical bill, just to be able to meet their keep their water lawn, those kinds of things. They can come in and meet that. But a lot of folks don't realize this, but we actually do programs for the kids in the community. We've got a Boys and Girls Club cheerleading program. We've got we're partnering with groups in the community to do basketball programs, after-school homework help. But one item that we're going to start kicking off within this next year, our goal is to set off a school of music.
Oh.
And this is going to be very cool. A lot of folks will back this up, scientific studies or whatever, that people that learn to play an instrument, they think differently, they problem solve differently, they're very successful.
Cecil, that doesn't count.
That's her. I don't play it.
The radio. The radio doesn't
I play the radio doesn't count.
doesn't count. No,
but that is so neat, though, that y'all doing that too.
Keeping the arts alive.
It really does that.
Absolutely.
Incredible.
And it would, we'll start it off as a school of music. The Salvation Army traditionally, and folks might know this, that traditionally our music is based around a brass band.
Yes.
I myself have grown up playing a brass instrument. My wife plays a brass instrument. We have a brass band that plays for our corps. A lot of folks in the Conway area would have seen our brass band play at the Christmas tree lighting here in Conway this Christmas.
Yes. But all these things take money.
Oh, of course it takes money.
Donations.
The Salvation Army is dependent on the community. we have to be supported by the community to pull these things off. We want to be able to express to the community that we're trustworthy, so we have to be able to express that.
Right.
If we're not trustworthy, we're not going to be able to get the monies. But we want to be able to express that we are good stewards of the funds that are provided to us. We're accountable to it, and quite frankly, I think that Horry County, thank you. Thank you for trusting us. Thank you for helping us, and thank you for keeping it going.
Awesome.
Carl, thank you, buddy. We do
Good
appreciate
job.
it.
Appreciate you.
A lot of people having hard times right now. Remember, the Salvation Army is always here to help. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
It's funny, it's crazy, and you never know what Cecil or Amanda are going to say or do.
Chewing gum burns about 11 calories
It's
per hour.
Carolina and Company live weekdays on ABC 15. A fun show that makes you laugh and makes you feel good about where you live. If you just moved to the area, Carolina and Company Live is the show you need to watch. You'll find out about everything going on along the Grand Strand, PD, and Border Belt. Check it out weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
And thanks so much today. We had a great show. We appreciate everything you do, and all the people that watch, we thank you so much from Carolina and Company Live. And guess what? Tomorrow's Friday. We'll be back.
Hey, buddy, that's right. If you missed any shows this week, head on over to Carolina and Company Live on WPDE.com. All the shows are archived there, and you can see all the fun that we have. We'll see you back here tomorrow for a really fun day, and then guess what?
What, weekend?
I'm off to Disney World. Bye. See you later.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.